Hello, hello, hello. Guys, it's Thursday. It's almost Friday, and it's a 3-day weekend.
Woo.
Gonna watch so many movies. Are you watching any movies this weekend, Josh?
I'm not sure. I kind of want to go see The Moment.
I think it's worth it personally. It was fun.
I talked to someone else. I talked to someone else about it, and they didn't say safety, but they described it similar to how you did, where there's kind of this like bit like building anxiety, like safety style.
Yeah, exactly. And it never gets resolved. Really, I mean, like, sorry to. It's not a spoiler, but like, it does feel like you're like, dude, like,
Yeah.
just do this thing, and you're gonna be fine. Like,
Uh-huh.
you have this. The audience has the solution, and like, they don't want to follow it. Are you? I didn't realize you're a Charlie fan. Work 365. You're a party girl.
Not a super fan, but a fan nonetheless.
I am going to see Wuthering Heights tonight, so I'm excited. If anyone else is
Nice.
watching Wuthering Heights, comment in the chat. And for those of you watching, welcome to Mogul News Weekly. This is our twice a weekly streaming show that covers everything from box office buzz to the industry's biggest power plays and all things Mogul by Movie Pass. My name's Luigi, the host of the show, and my co-host Josh. Hey.
Welcome in.
Let's dive in, shall we? All right, so we got a couple big ones, I feel like, this week. Obviously, the biggest one, Wuthering Heights. Like I said, I'm seeing it tonight. I'm hearing that even the first scene is like already, you're like, whoa. It's kind of, I feel like the reviews have been sort of polarized, so hopefully it's good.
That would make sense. I mean, kind of following Saltburn in terms of tone, like also pretty polarizing. So maybe I'll go see it tonight.
Yeah, you should. So we got that, Crime 101, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, Go, Cold Storage, and Scarlet is expanding. What's the industry saying?
A lot to look forward to this weekend. Something for everyone, I feel like. Wuthering Heights, obviously the big player. Latest forecasts in the 47 to 59 million range. So kind of what we've been seeing, 45 to 60-ish. That's for the 4-day weekend. So that's the one to watch. I'm curious. To me, it feels like it has the potential to overperform, but over 60 would be quite impressive. We will see. President's Day weekend, Valentine's Day weekend has a lot going for it.
Yeah.
Crime 101, about 11.5 to 17 million. Goat in the 17 to 24 million range. So 3 movies all kind of in that like 15 plus range. Is pretty big for one weekend. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, 4 to 7 million. Cold Storage, 1 to 2.5 million. And I haven't seen any like firm numbers for Scarlet yet. It's in that kind of like expanding wide range. I was looking at showtimes around me, and it's only in one theater, so
yeah,
has a lot of competition this weekend. And it may not be like wide yet, but I would guess it does about 1 million.
Yeah, I would say so. Stacy said he saw it and he loved it.
Scarlet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or rather, sorry, he said he was going to go see it.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like the anime people, they're gonna find it. They're like intentionally going to go look for it. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what the buzz is like. I don't know how the reviews are for it, but the art style is pretty stunning. So I mean, I think just seeing it on a theater would be worth it alone.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, excited for this weekend. Finally, we're not like in Boringsville, USA.
Yeah, we have pretty interesting releases for the next couple months, at least every other weekend.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk Mogul, our top buys, earners, and sells. I think not a ton of surprises here because I feel like it's been sort of the same for the last few weeks.
Yeah, kind of a holding pattern through January, which is, I mean, just kind of industry standard almost. I think as we get into, like we just said, this kind of the coming month's slate of releases, we'll see a little bit more tighter circling, but top buys similar to what we've been seeing, people kind of picking up the big releases on the cusp of coming out. Mario Galaxy continues to be number one. Hoppers and Scream, those are kind of shuffling around. I've been seeing Devil Wears Prada 2 in the mix, kind of creeping its way up. That one's a little bit further out, but I'm sure we'll see that one continue to creep up. Top earners, The Housemaid number one again, which is crazy. Like, I think it's just the fact that it's kind of still in the mix in the top 10 and is a smaller, low budget release. It just kind of keeps performing. So, anyone who is savvy enough to keep that one, I think I dropped that one a few weeks ago. If you were savvy enough to keep holding The Housemaid, you're doing well off that. And then I think the other two are pretty logical. Send Help, sort of the top player the past 2 weekends, and Shelter.
For people who are playing Mogul, you need to identify what is the next housemaid.
Yeah, please, and let us know.
Find out what the next housemaid is. I actually don't really know, and I don't think I would have ever been able to predict housemaid would have done this well in the game. But it just goes to show you, like, you got one good pick that's like that no one else knows. You can really like make some headway in the game.
Yeah, like hindsight really is the only way I would have chosen that. But I mean, it makes sense. It's like a pretty clear profile, smaller budget movie. It didn't have like one weekend where it did crazy well, but just like has consistently performed every week since it's been out.
I feel like the formula is like Sydney Sweeney plus book.
Yeah. Write that down.
All right, let's go over some new trailers that just came out this weekend. As you guys know, a bunch of trailers premiered over the Super Bowl, so we got a lot of hype from that. But I wanted to highlight 3 specific ones that I'm personally excited for. I don't know, Josh, maybe you'll be excited. Who knows? The first one is a new film from Sean Baker called Sandiwara, and it is featuring none other than Michelle Yeoh, who I love. You might know her from Everywhere All at Once. Here's the description, and this is why I think I'll like it. Sandiwara is a vibrant, genre-blending short film set in the heart of Penang, Malaysia. I love Malaysians. I love Malaysian food. I love their culture. Filmed during Baker's artistic residency with Yeoh, I did not know about this. Sandiwara unfolds amid the sensory overload of Penang's bustling night markets. Yeoh plays multiple roles, both fictional and real, interacting with street vendors, performers, and everyday people. Hello. See, this is why I'm like, is this just Everything Everywhere All at Once Part 2? The title Sandiwara is Malay for drama or theatrical play and reflects the film's blurring lines between cinema and lived experience. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I mean, super exciting. I didn't realize it was a short film, which is pretty cool. I'm curious, like, do you know how they're releasing it?
Yeah, that part I don't know. I just saw the trailer. I actually didn't know that until I wrote this like description for it. And I don't know. Hopefully there's some theatrical release, but either way, Sean Baker.
Yeah, what's not to like? Sean Baker is like, one of the biggest directors in like alt film at the moment, I would say, coming off of the Anora success.
Right.
Admittedly, like, I didn't know about him that well before Anora, but he's obviously a name to keep an eye on. Michelle Yeoh,
obviously.
What more needs to be said? And also, I don't think I've ever had Malaysian food.
Wow, really? It's so good. Not a ton of Malaysian in Utah?
No, Salt Lake City is not the most culturally diverse when it comes to food. I'll have to see if there's any Malaysian food here.
But I feel like it's probably kind of getting there. All right, the next trailer coming up here is one that premiered over the Super Bowl. It's, aptly, it's Supergirl. Here's the synopsis. After celebrating her birthday in space, Supergirl, Kara Zor-El, they always have these weird names, finds herself on a dangerous cosmic journey with her superdog Crypto, which is my personal favorite character, and a fierce young alien ally as they confront devastating loss of vengeance and what it truly means to be a hero far from home. This fresh DC blockbuster blends high-stakes adventure with emotional depth across the galaxy. Directed by Craig Gillespie, starring Amelia Alcock, Eve Ridley, Matthias Schoenaerts. I don't know any of these people. Oh, Jason Momoa. I know that one. Jason Momoa, David Krumholtz, and Emily Beecham. I have no idea who those people are except for Jason Momoa. So interesting. I'm excited for this one too. I
Yeah,
love Superman.
June. Yeah, June release this year. I'm curious how this will do. I feel like coming off of Superman, DC has like a little bit more momentum than they have in a while. Uh, they were on kind of a dry spell, so I feel like this movie has the potential to just be like classic, fun, summer blockbuster popcorn movie.
Love it. Yeah, I know exactly. Just like what Superman took this sort of, I feel like that was like such a cultural moment. We'll see if this can hold up. I mean, I don't know, the wage gap and all. I feel like there's where the country is. I don't know. The marketing is interesting. So I didn't know there's official Superman Day. Do you know that? Like it's like I didn't know that. And they're turning it this year into Supergirl. I'm like, that's gonna get the GOP's panties in a knot. I already know.
Someone will be very upset about it. Someone on Facebook groups will be going crazy.
Someone will be sued. All right, wait. So Jacob from Utah says hi. He says hi from Utah.
Shout out Jacob from Utah, holding it down.
Love it. All right, let's move on. So the next one up is Toy Story 5. Those of you, this is not a new trailer per se because I couldn't find the one from the Super Bowl that supposedly aired, but we haven't really talked about it that much. Toy Story 5. It's kind of exactly what you think it's going to be. Woody, Buzz, Jesse, and the gang. Jesse. Oh my God. Jesse and the gang face a brand new challenge when Bonnie's favorite becomes a high-tech tablet. Putting the classic toys up against the digital age in a fresh Pixar adventure. As toy meets tech, the beloved characters must rediscover their purpose and remind everyone what playtime truly means. This is in theaters on June 19th. Also June release. Exciting. You guys, it's the year of analog, so I mean, tablets are so out.
What's the analog alternative to a tablet?
Yeah,
book.
So, yeah, exactly. Books. I learned this yesterday, but reading overall is going down. Like people reading is going down, but book sales are going up. How like explain that. And that just it's just performative. It's like the Jacob Elordis of the world.
Exactly. Yeah. Performative reading, just bringing it to a coffee shop.
Jacob's asking, I hope they keep all the Toy Story voices. Now, Jacob, this one obviously starring Tom Hanks, Tim Allen still in it, Joan Cusack as Jessie, Tony Hale, Blake Clark, Ernie Hudson, Conan O'Brien, Anna Faris. Was she in the first one? Oh, is she Bo Peep? I actually do not know. And then I think this is an addition, Greta Lee. Let's look this up, Josh. Can we get pictures on this, please?
I feel like there's a lot of people with Toy Story that kind of wished they had ended it at 3. 4 kind of felt like a little bit. I
think I watched 4.
Yeah, exactly. Like kind of shoehorned, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like they have the potential to, I don't know, maybe close the series in like a nice way. Toy Story 4 felt like it didn't have the full cast, so it's kind of nice to see the full roster returning. Toy versus digital seems like a reasonably compelling story, so I have cautiously high hopes.
Okay, who is Anna Faris Jessie? Sorry, give me a second.
You were right. Jessie is Joan Cusack.
Yeah. She has such a distinct voice, I feel like.
I'm only seeing 8 casting crew on IMDb so far.
Him. Slinky. Who is Anna Faris? I'm like, I love the House Bunny. The Buzz movie. Oh, I don't want to get into a debate about the Buzz movie right now, but I don't know why they did that. I'm assuming because that was like supposedly the real Buzz Lightyear, and like there's the toy Buzz Lightyear versus the real one. So on. I don't really know. Sorry, Jacob. If you can, why don't you do the research on that and you tell us in the comments, because I feel like there's definitely I think that's the reason. It was like a different world. But
Gemini says Anna Faris has been linked to Toy Story 5 with initial reports indicating she would voice a new character named Snappy. So someone new.
Okay, cool. And then Greta Lee is playing the iPad. So the iPad is going to talk, you guys, just FYI. We love it. We love to see it. And the iPad's name is LilyPad. Feels like a little racist, but it's okay. We don't have any Mogul polls to cover today because we do that on Mondays. So if you guys haven't yet, head to mogulgame.moviepass.com to play the game. It's free to play. 100K prize pool. Get in now early so you can like figure it out so that when we go real money, there's the teaser for you. You'll have all of the skills you need. And we will see you again on Monday.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.